So, Bill, you know, you and I, we both have kids. They've gone to birthday parties. You feel like you're signing your life away to all these places when they're going to play, the jumping bumps and all the fun trampoline places. Okay, so what do we do if we sign that permission slip for them to go play at the trampoline park and the playground? Are the child's rights completely gone if they're injured, if something bad happens? I mean, what do we do if we've signed the dotted line and then there's a serious injury, they break an arm or a leg or worse?
No, and the reason I chuckle is because when I was a kid years ago, there was a neighbor, I lived out in Tillman's Corner, and we had one neighbor that had a swimming pool. And of course, all the kids, there were about 15 kids on that street, and we all wanted to go swim because no one else had one. And the dad of that child said, sure, but you're going to sign this waiver. And so they had us, you know, 7, 8, 9 years old. We were signing waivers saying that if something bad happens, they're not going to be held responsible. And then I guess he got a little smarter and said, all right, well, take these, you know, take this to your parents and have them sign it. So we did, and they signed it. But, you know, come to find out, none of that meant anything. And you'll see there, waivers and kids, a child is not legally competent. And so up until the age of 19, you're a minor. A child is a minor and they can't enter into a contract or any type of an agreement. And you see the second part there, parent cannot sign away child's right to sue, and then assumption of risk as a defense, and we'll talk about that in a second. But again, the bottom line is, a parent, even if they're asked to sign a waiver from, as Kelly mentioned, some of these jump places or trampoline parks or skating rink or whatever it is, the parent can sign that form all they want to, but it does not take away the child's right to be able to recover. But again, just an actual, you know, or an accident that happens in the course of everyday life, or with the assumption of risk, means if you're playing a sport, you know, say if you're a baseball player at a local ballpark, or if you're skating and you just have an accident, well, there's not going to be a claim for negligence against that place, because along with all kind of activities come a risk. You know, there's an inherent risk of doing things. But as far as if there's some type of negligence on the part of the establishment, then even if the parent signs that, it's not going to take it away. I have a case right now in Birmingham, and it's a trampoline park, and the parent, sure enough, signed that form, but the establishment was clearly negligent, and this poor kid had horrible injuries. And so the first thing they did was say, aha, they sent me the waiver that the mom signed saying they're not responsible for any negligence or anything like that. Well, it doesn't work with a kid. The parent cannot sign away that child's rights.
Gotcha.
Now, you can sign away your own rights if you were hurt, but not the child.